Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So maybe a lot of you guys don't know that I am a digital marketer, and I've been doing that for over 10 years now. So today I'm just gonna sit down for a little bit and talk to you about being a digital marketer working in social media in Jamaica, working with agencies and all of that, so you guys can get a better insight as to what it entails and how you can get started. So for me, I studied journalism and advertising in university. I got my degree in communication arts and technology from the University of Technology. I was a part of the second batch of students who got that degree in that program. It's a more established program now. So yeah, I studied advertising and journalism, majoring in journalism. Fresh out of university, I started working at an agency in social media marketing. My job entailed creating content for brands. Some of my first brands that I created content for was NCB Insurance, let me see if I can remember the others, NCB Capital Markets. Yeah, those were the two first companies that I created content for social media. I then moved on to another agency where I created content for KFC Jamaica, Pizza Hut Jamaica, and KFC Nassau. That was, I would consider it as my as the first major brands that I worked with. Doing that, I was responsible for coming up with the creative concepts, visualizing how the graphics should come together. So I was part of the creative direction for the graphics as well. So it wasn't just about writing the copy. I also managed the pages, meaning I responded to messages, comments, and all of that stuff. I also covered events as well for social media. So one of the big events was Magnum Kings and Queens of Dancehall, which I had to cover every single Saturday. So every single Saturday I'd have to go to the events and cover that. So yeah, after that I did that for about a year, and then I moved on to another agency which I'm currently at, where I manage 876 Water, Frito-Lay Jamaica, Visa Jamaica, Creamy, Devon House Ice Cream, Quick Chick. Yeah, those are the main brands that I manage, meaning that I manage the pages, creative concepts, all of that stuff. So if you guys over the years, from Quick Chick came on board, I've been the person who has done their social media content. So any little snabs or jabs that you say are taken at other brands, I've been responsible for that. I've been managing 876 Water from 2018, and it's one of my favorite brands to work with. Yeah, so if you guys see any of those companies on social media, you know that I am the person behind the creative for those brands. And yeah, how did I get started? Why do I stay in social media marketing? So for me, it was really a matter of just chance, because as I said, I studied journalism and my dream was to become a sports journalist. I love sports, I love football, I love track and field, and I'm very knowledgeable in those areas. I grew up watching news every night. Everybody you talk to will tell you that literally I don't miss the news. Don't ever interrupt me during news time. That's where I am. So that's the area that I wanted to go into. That was my dream, right? It didn't work out for me that way. Journalism is a very saturated field in Jamaica. I don't know if it is internationally, but it is in Jamaica. So for me, it was about adapting, and finding new ways to incorporate what it is that I'm passionate about and what I love. So I saw opening in the social media world. When I got started into digital marketing, it wasn't even coined as digital marketing then. It was literally social media creation, and now it's a more established career field. It allows me to be creative, you know, it brings a sense of newness to it. I mean, social media is a space that we're in every day, so why not learn to earn from that space? So for me, my job, it may seem, other people, it might seem inviting and easy to do. That's how it may look from the outside. Once you get into the field, you realize just how demanding it can be. For me, for instance, I don't get a day off. As I always tell people, digital doesn't sleep. So most times, neither do I. So I remember when I managed a brand, National Health Fund, which, as you can hear in the name, is about health. So that demanded 24-hour responses on the pages and all of that. I think that's one of the most time-consuming parts of my job, is the engagement on the pages, communicating with the customers on the pages, ensure that you respond in a timely manner, ensure that you provide them with accurate information. A lot of people, when they message pages or leave comments, they don't realize that the persons often who manage the pages aren't fully knowledgeable on everything, so it may take time for you having to go to those who have that information to come back and give you that information. There's also a tendency where people, when they message like on holidays or on weekends, they expect people to respond immediately. I mean, we're all humans, and behind a lot of these pages there are human people who, believe it or not, we don't get paid extra. We don't get, yeah, so a lot of people don't realize that there are people behind these pages. So from me to you, I'm just asking you to be a little bit more considerate when you message pages. We do want a little rest here and there. Yeah, so I've been doing this for a long time. I'm now a digital manager at the agency that I work for. You have to be willing to learn as you go. For me, I don't have a degree in digital marketing, as I said. So for me, it's about experiencing and learning on the job. My first job in this field didn't pay much, but it gave me experience. I was able to use that experience to move on to bigger roles. So for us, like a day in my job, I would get up at 4 in the morning. I head to the gym, I get back, and I start working like at about after 6. The first thing I would do is I would check my messages to see what I missed over the night, during the night, and then I would respond to those, respond to the messages, comments. For me, I create my content schedules a month in advance. So this allows me time to ensure that the graphics are on point, the client has time to review them, and yeah, so anything else that comes up in between will be like, you know, like if you see a trend that is taking place that you want to capitalize on for your brand, then I would jump on that. But in essence, I ensure that there is a set calendar way ahead of time, so I don't have to stress myself on a day-to-day creating content. And I think that's what a lot of other marketers do. So that's really it. I create campaigns. Say for instance, a brand that I create a lot of campaigns for would be like Frito-Lay, where Frito-Lay has a lot of promotion, they'd give away a lot of stuff. So I'd have to ensure that for each campaign I create new fresh ideas that will get people encouraged and ready to participate and take part in the promotion. I also do still cover events. So during the COVID period, we'd have my photographer go out and get the content, and they will send it to me in real time, and I would post on the pages. Yeah, I think that's really the gist of my job. What do you earn in this role? I mean, there's potential to earn a lot, especially if you work outside of an agency where you're able to be the one who will get them, all the funds come directly to you. I do work through an agency, but I would like to say that I do earn more than I would say, no, I do earn more than what a lot of university graduates are earning in Jamaica right now, simply because of my experience, and I bring something different to the digital space where I'm not afraid to take chances. I like to come with fresh new ideas. I don't like to just go with what is currently taking place in the space. At times, to me it's a bit boring. A lot of times I look on social media and be like, I wish Jamaican brands would do this or do that. I will do that. and my clients now reach the level where they trust me and know that what I'm doing is not something that's going to put them in any, you know, any legal problems. So yeah, you can earn a bit. I would say starting out, if you're going to the field, you can look to make from 150,000 a month up starting out. As you grow up in the field, get experience, you can earn over 300,000 a month depending on who you work for and all of that. It's also a good field to be a freelancer in, because there are opportunities for you to live in Jamaica but still earn overseas in this field, so you can look into that as well. Yeah, once you're a creative person, you're organized, you're willing to work hard, this is a really good field to get into. So don't forget to like, share and comment and subscribe, and you can leave some comments below and answer questions about the field overall. And if there are certain questions that I haven't answered, I will create another video to follow up on that. Let me just add though, if you've seen any of my posts, you can just comment below and let me know which one has been your favorite over the years. So bye, thank you for watching.